Committee. Gentleman from New York, Mr. Collins.
The gentleman is recognized.
I want to thank the chairman. Mr. Speaker, I come before you in support of my bill, H.R. 931, the Firefighter Cancer Registry Act. 16 years ago yesterday, on September 11th, 2001, we witnessed a horrible tragedy that will leave an impression on generations of Americans forever. Through this tragedy, we witnessed the heroic actions of America's brave first responders working and volunteering in the days and weeks that followed. We lost many first responders during those attacks of 9/11, and we continue to lose more every year from ongoing health effects. All firefighters across our nation sacrifice their health every day to face the dangers of smoke inhalation and toxic chemicals. These dangers cannot be entirely avoided, which is why this bill, H.R. 931, is so important. This bipartisan legislation takes an important first step towards addressing the detrimental health impacts faced by our nation's firefighters. A career of firefighting is a dangerous one. There are nearly 1.2 million men and women serving as firefighters in the United States. And with every single fire they fight, these heroes take their lives into their own hands. Firefighters bravely risk their safety to protect our families, our homes, and our communities. Unfortunately, the risks of firefighting surpass the scene of the fire. These men and women exposed to dangerous smoke and chemicals that often result in a lifetime of health trouble. We see firefighters all across the United States with higher rates of cancer than the general population, and it is vital that we learn more about this correlation. That is why I, along with my colleague, Representative Bill Pascrell, introduced the Firefighter Cancer Registry Act. This bill will require the CDC to establish a registry to track cancer incidents in the firefighting community. This comprehensive registry will work with fire departments across our nation to include the important variables of a firefighter's career, including years of service, fires attended, and the types of fires attended. This information is essential to the development of future protocols, safeguards, and the development of equipment that will better protect these men and women. Firefighters put their lives at risk every day, and Congress should do all it can to shed light and reduce the health hazards they face. I'd like to commend Chairman Walden and Ranking Member Pallone of the full committee, and Chairman Burgess and Ranking Member Green of the Health Subcommittee for a bipartisan showing of support during both markups of this legislation. And I cannot think of a more relevant week to bring this legislation to the House floor. I urge the rest of my colleagues to support the Firefighter Cancer Registry as we honor the tragic losses of September 11th. I yield back.
Gentleman from Oregon.